Hi, I'm Craig and welcome to my IT and gadget solutions on YouTube. Today I'll be going over an overview of my home network. Now, I don't happen to have one of those specialized servers, home networks, etc. Wax. I've just gone on a normal home basic service. Now, I'll give you more in detail of what I've had in the past. Now, I have had BT in the past, sorry, BT as an ISP for my internet. I originally had copper in my flat because I'm in a block of flats, and eventually I've been in my flat for over 7, 8 years now, and then eventually they had done a way leave on the building, which meant we could get fttp to the block of flats I'm in. So a little bit of background what I had previously, as you may see there, that is the Pro Hub, but we'll go into that in a minute, what etc. So I had BT for a while. When I moved in, I had the normal copper line coming in. Obviously they are starting to get rid of the old lines of the copper now, because obviously everything's going to be done over over fibre to the home, and as you can see, so yes, it's gonna change everyone in the UK. It's not just where we are on. Obviously I live in Torquay, but this going forward in the technology world, everything is going to be done by fibre. Now obviously this won't be for the elderly who've got like alarms, because obviously they would need to have the old system in line. So with that in due respect, let's get what broadband I had in the home previous to what I've got now. I had BT for a while. I had the Smart Hub 2. Obviously you might have seen out there that the BT hubs, and it was ideal at the time when I moved in. Obviously the technology was still coming in around then, and eventually I had so much trouble with BT. I went from one router to another. All I had was trouble, because I run a server with Plex at the home. The speed I wanted to get wasn't suitable, but now I am now with EE. Now the smart hubs do not have the capability for holding the faster speeds. The smart hub BT hubs only support Wi-Fi 5. Now nowadays it is Wi-Fi 7. Now Wi-Fi 7 is the most recent Wi-Fi there is. It's slowly creeping in, but it is still brand new to ISPs and the consumers direct. So that was a bit of background. Obviously I had BT as Smart Hub, and eventually I changed from package to package. I had 100 megabytes. I went to 500 on BT, and I was still having problems with the hub. Obviously, faster the speed, the hub was trying to catch up, and it wouldn't work. So yeah, so come 2024, with the new FTTP to the home, which is fibre to the premises, which is done underground. We had that built into the flats, and welcome to the new hub I have got now. I'm basically if you're a BT customer, you are liable to upgrade to the EE package if you're a BT customer, to the EE package, and that's what I did. I first started with the EE Smart Hub Plus, but then I wanted to go a bit more past. I wanted the Wi-Fi 7 because obviously the devices, my server and everything, such as like my gaming, I got PlayStation up there, up on the top right on the side of my Sky Glass there. Gaming is a must for me, so I do FIFA a lot, and I was finding a lag. So welcome to EE in the home. Now EE is the most 95% coverage in the UK with great speeds overall. They are the best provider out there for 5G in mobiles, and also they're starting to bring in Wi-Fi 7 in the home on the FTTP, fiber to the home. So that's what we are going to be talking about today. So as you can see during this video, it's focused on my new hub. Now this is the EE Pro Smart Hub. Now this can handle up to Wi-Fi 7. Now it can handle Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 5E, 6E, Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 7. Wi-Fi 7 is the newer Wi-Fi that's coming out in mostly EE and other possible providers, but this is a smart hub. Boy, hands down, this is the best food I've ever had. So now let's just get over this then. So I've got EE now coming over into my home through fibre, which is going into the OT, which is at the back there, down, and then it's split from the fibre to over Ethernet in the smart hub. Now the smart hub EE is really smart. You can split the bands. So if you've got any older devices that's not Wi-Fi 7 compatible just yet, you can only take up to 6 at the moment. But with technology improving, hopefully the devices will have Wi-Fi 7. I'll be doing a Wi-Fi test at the end of this video to show what speed I get. But on my iPhone, which is the iPhone Pro 15 Pro Max, I am getting, wait for this, normally you would, because it's wired up Wi-Fi to the device, I am getting a gigabyte down my line. I'm in a block of flats, but I've got my own line each one, and that's how I'm getting the gigabyte. Now you won't get the gigabyte to your phone or Wi-Fi if you were to have the Smart Plus hub from EE. I found that out. I sent that one back and I got replaced. Now this is available on EE. It's £10 extra on top of your package. So I've got 900 package, the 900 megabyte package, but this is £10 extra on top. So, and I pay around about £60 per month for the fibre 900 megabyte, and also I get the gig also down my computers devices that I've got. So I've got quite a few Wi-Fi devices in the house. So yeah, that is the Wi-Fi Pro. You also, with this, you also get like a Wi-Fi extender, which is in my office. I will show you that in a minute. And let's just turn this around, and as you can see, I have got four Ethernet going in. Now your red one is your broadband, as you can see. That comes in from your OT box and into your router. So that provides you the internet. But take that out, there'll be no internet. then my next one is the, if I just shuffle you across, you can see there, the white one, it provides me hardwired straight to my office. So in my flat I've got complete wired internet straight through into my office. I'm in the lounge, and it's actually running from lounge to bedroom and into the office that way. And then obviously the next one is my PlayStation. They do suggest if you have to have Wi-Fi on the PlayStation, if you're away from your router, depending on your setup in your home, vice versa. I've actually gone wired. On my PlayStation, I am getting around about 868 megabytes per second on my PlayStation. So yeah, so that is wired as well. And as well, I've got another one which is finishes off the board. Now this one here actually provides Ethernet to my Sky Glass, which you can see above. Now that wasn't suffice, it wouldn't work, because obviously the Sky Glass is only compatible with certain Wi-Fi stuff with the technology. So I had to take out my Ethernet and go Wi-Fi, and I had to put it on a Wi-Fi network. Now obviously the hub does support up to 6 gigahertz, so it does 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz and 6 gigahertz as well. So you can split your Wi-Fi networks on it. It's just an amazing router. You can split your Wi-Fi. It's got guest Wi-Fi on there. Obviously Wi-Fi 7, which is the new technology in the router that powers it off. Some gadgets won't take the Wi-Fi 7 because as of yet in 2024, some devices are compatible with certain Wi-Fi networks, but as we would say at the moment, you would have to split off the network of the main, because when you connect it directly with your Wi-Fi, you're bringing in Wi-Fi 7 straight away. But it is compatible, so you can have a compatible Wi-Fi network. So further ado, I will now take you on a tour of what this leads to. Yes, so in with this EE, I have got the EE backup hybrid backup. Now this year, that little device actually provides me the cellular network. So if my broadband was to go down, then it would switch over to this device, which was then powered by the EE network, again 5G network. I don't actually get 5G in my area just yet. It does 4G, but it is compatible with 5G. But that gives me temporary internet over the cellular network when if I got a problem, my broadband goes down or completely off. But if they both go down, there's no internet. But that's only happened only once I've seen here. So yeah, that's the hybrid that is currently connected Wi-Fi to my hub. So yeah, basically my Wi-Fi, my FTTP is connected at the bottom, at the back there. You may just see. That's my ONT box. You can just about barely see, and that is actually going outside to my main point where my building is. It goes all the way through my flat. Sorry, that's my partner. Goes all the way this way, and then it basically comes in through the top of my door there. So if you just come outside, open the door, and this is where it's terminated. Now this then splits off to different flats, every flat's got this, and it's a separate one. But yeah, and then it goes outside to the main hub that's provided. So let's go back in, and basically I have Wi-Fi Ethernet wired, which is then, which is, as you can see, that actually all connects right through of my home, my flat there, and it goes from one bedroom to the other. So but yes, that actually comes into here. Now this is my office, this is where everything is done, and in this cupboard here I've got a 4-way Ethernet switch, which is at the back behind my stuff. It comes in from my lounge and it terminates it, but then I have got a wired that goes all the way underneath, and basically it all ends in the office there. Now this here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 10 network gig switch done by TP-Link, and obviously the line that's coming from the lounge from my router, it terminates at that point. Now that is practically my home network, and then it's all wired to my iMac and my laptop. The laptop provides me my Plex server and everything I do as well. So that is my network in general at home. I do not have the actual main servers, the big ones, and everything is all done Wi-Fi. So rest of my devices, this is my Apple devices, my partner's Apple devices. I got Sky Glass, so I don't have TVs, as you can see. So they're wired, and I put those on the compatible Wi-Fi because they are really good for that aspect. But other than that, that is my home network overview. So we go quickly back into the lounge, and that then is my Wi-Fi overall. But yeah, EE is the great coverage for the best broadband you can have. And there are competitors out there. You got like Sky, you got different competitors, but I really suggest having EE. If you can have the basic 500 with EE, but for this kind of router, it's £10 on top, but it is ideal. And obviously then I've got a wire then that goes for my gaming for my PlayStation. So yeah, that is my home network setup. So I've got Ethernet that goes all the way to my office, Ethernet into my PlayStation, and then I've got the main, I've just shown you in the video, which is then terminated outside by my door. But yes, so I hope you find this informative. That is my network, and that's my hybrid. Oh, and just before I add quickly, we'll go back into the office and show you the actual Wi-Fi extender. Now, I was having trouble with this. That's the Wi-Fi extender there. Basically, this is ideal if you have a house in different rooms. So if you're going upstairs and you find Wi-Fi struggles, then you would have this switched on. Now, because I'm on just one floor flat, yeah, it kind of overpowers the hub in the lounge. So I've got it turned off. But while I'm here, then everything is all connected. Ethernet wired, and all that is my net media for Plex, etc. But yeah, So yeah, that is it really. So I'm Craig. I hope you will find this informative. Do look out for other videos coming for in my latest YouTube channel. But yeah, keep on subscribing, turn your notifications on. I'm Craig, and thank you for watching on my IT Gadget Solutions on YouTube. Thank you and goodbye. Promise at the end of the video I would show you the Wi-Fi speeds I'm getting through my iPhone, as well as being hardwired by Ethernet to the router itself. Now, obviously, as mentioned in the video, I am on EE as my provider, around 900 megabytes per second package with the Pro Hub kit, which is the white EE router. It's £10 on top of your package, but yes, and not normally I would get a gigabyte on my phone, but if I at least get 8 to 900, I still have a good speed for your Wi-Fi speed on your phone. So let's do this Wi-Fi speed test. But before I actually go into this, there's various ways you can test your Wi-Fi speeds. If we go into the App Store, and I can show you different speed apps you can use. Now, I use fast.com, but it's up to you what you use. They're mostly, they say, the Uklo speed test, internet Wi-Fi test. There's so many out there, it's unreal, but they suggest Uklo would be the best speed test to try, or the fast speed test. This is the one I'm using here in the middle. This is pretty good. It does exactly what your internet speed does. It's a light app, tells you your latency, your upload speed, your download speed, etc. But yeah, there's so many. But I suggest using fast.com, or that's the website, Speedtest, or the Fast app. So let's go into this and let's try what I'm receiving on my phone. I've been in the office, so I'm a little bit further away from my hub, and the result is 900, exactly what my package is, 900 megabytes per second. Normally I fire up to 1 gigabyte normally, but if we will run it again just to see if it does go there, but yeah, it's between 9 to 1 gig, at least on my phone. I am further away from the hub, but it varies in aspects of different interference, etc., and how far you're away from your hub. Whether in the home, it could be you're on extenders, so you would suggest getting a good speed. Run it again the third time. So yeah, 900. Yeah, it just varies where you are. See, it just pushes to 1 gig, 950. So it does. It depends. I do get 1 gig in the lounge, but yes. So further, I will now show you what I get on the desktop. Hi, and as promised in my video previously, I'm going to show you my speed tests, what I receive exactly, provided that by EE broadband. Now I get fibre to the premises, so I'll be running the speed test on my iPhone wirelessly, so as well as a wired connection using my iMac So yeah, there's ways you can do this well on your phone. Or there's apps you can download like fast.com, Speedtest, BioGlow. There's others, or you can use the browser. You can use Google as a speed test. There's so many out there, it's unreal. But I'm going to be using Safari. My computer's being cleaned, cache free. That's what I suggest. So, because if you've been using heavily, if you can back up your history if you want, but that is another video for in the future. But if this purpose just for a speed test. Now this speed test has been done on iMac 2017. Yes, I haven't updated, but at the moment the iMac is perfectly fine, works for me, so I'll be using to get this for a speed test. Now let's put up Safari. Let it load in. There you put my bookmarks there, what I use, etc. But yeah, so fast.com. Yeah, it's going to come in fast and start reload, testing your speed test. Moment we press enter. This is more like it now. This is the actual speed I'm getting. So I do ignore the first one. That's just because the initial. Now my internet speed, as you can see, is 1.1 gigabytes per second down my Ethernet to my iMac. So yeah, so if you get more on your internet, see, there you go. It can vary depending on who's on the internet at the time when you're doing the speed test or bandwidth wise. But I'm hardwired, so I'm gonna at least gonna get 900 to 1.1 gigabytes per second. I'm Craig. I hope you enjoy my video. Do leave your opinions below. Do subscribe to my channel, IT and Gadget Solutions on YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.